Have you ever noticed an unusual smell while putting on your clothing or resting in your favorite chair? Perhaps it is faint at first, difficult to pinpoint. However, it persists over time and becomes more obvious. This is not your laundry. This is not your perfume. And despite constant showering, it just won't go gone. You are not alone. This affects millions of women over the age of 60. But here's the unexpected truth, it's more than just hygiene. There's a deeper cause for this, and now we're revealing the underlying culprit that most people overlook. As we age, our bodies alter in unexpected ways. We take care of our skin, hair, and overall wellness, but there's one place that gets disregarded and traps odor without our knowledge. And the crazy part? 99% of women over the age of 60 completely overlook this region. This small but important feature is the key to retaining a youthful, confident demeanor. Unfortunately, most of us never learned about it. But don't worry, this isn't something to be embarrassed about. In fact, if you understand why, you'll be able to make a simple change that will have a significant impact on how you feel every day. So, remain with me for the next few minutes as I explain why aging impacts body odor in unexpected ways. The one area that discreetly contributes to the lasting aroma. And, most importantly, how to fix it easily. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple, powerful remedy that can significantly improve your self-esteem on a daily basis. So let's get started, because the secret to feeling fresh and confident doesn't include pricey goods or major changes. It's about getting to know your body and making tiny, deliberate decisions that complement, not contradict, its needs. Now that we know there is a hidden element causing body odor changes as we age, let's look at the science behind it. Because, the truth is, this is not your fault, and you are not doing anything wrong. It is a normal aspect of aging, and once you understand it, you can take control. Number 1. The significance of biological changes. The first thing you should realize is that your body has changed since your 30s or 40s. And one of the main reasons for this? Hormones. As we get older, our estrogen levels decrease, affecting everything from skin suppleness to moisture retention. What has this got to do with body odor? Well, estrogen regulates our skin's oil production. When levels fall, our skin might become drier in some areas while producing more oil in others, creating an ideal habitat for odor-causing bacteria to thrive. 2. Lipid oxidation is the underlying cause of that aging fragrance. Now this is when things become interesting. Scientists discovered that when we age, our skin naturally creates a chemical called 2-nanonyl. This is known as an unsaturated aldehyde, and it is produced when omega-7 fatty acids on your skin oxidize. Essentially, as your skin ages, natural oils break down in different ways than they did when you were younger. This process produces a distinct, slightly musty or grassy odor that was not present before. And here's the kicker, nanonyl does not dissolve well in water. That implies that ordinary soap and water may not be sufficient to completely remove it, especially if you simply focus on common regions such as the underarms and feet. 3. Contributing factors include medication and health. But that is not all. Daily medications can also contribute to changes in your fragrance. Certain drugs, such as those used to treat high blood pressure, cholesterol, and even antidepressants, might alter how your body metabolizes nutrients, resulting in slight but obvious changes in body odor. In addition, diet is quite important. Processed foods, red meat, and alcohol can exacerbate body odor, but fresh vegetables, fruits, and plenty of water can help neutralize it. So, if you've noticed a difference over time, it's not your imagination, it's a result of biology, chemistry, and lifestyle. 4. The significance of decreased sweating and cleansing routines. You may be thinking, wait a minute, if I sweat less as I age, shouldn't that mean less body odor? Surprisingly, it is the opposite. Sweating output decreases as we age, yet dead skin cells and natural oils become more difficult to remove. And when they linger on the skin for too long, they combine with bacteria, resulting in a stronger odor, particularly in regions where oil accumulates. So, now that we understand why these changes occur, the major issue is, where is this odor coming from? Because chances are you wash frequently. You are using deodorant. You maintain proper hygiene. But there's one area that 99% of women neglect, and it could be the key to getting rid of that nasty senior smell for good. Let us chat about it. Now that we've covered why body odor varies with age, let's look at one area that most women over 60 entirely ignore, despite the fact that it plays a significant influence in that lingering aroma. It's not your armpits. It is not your feet. It is not even your outfit. It's located directly behind your ears and along the neck. Consider how often we overlook this aspect of our regular hygiene practice. We wash our faces and clean our hair, but the back of the ears and lower neckline do not receive the same attention. But why is this area so important? The area behind your ears and around your neckline contains some of your body's most active sebaceous, or oil glands. These glands normally generate oils that keep the skin hydrated, but their composition changes as we age. Instead of being easily washed away, they thicken and oxidize, trapping bacteria and dead skin cells. Over time, this buildup produces a distinct, musty odor that does not necessarily go away with frequent cleaning. Remember what we learned earlier? Nonenal, the chemical responsible for the aging fragrance, adheres to oil-based surfaces. That suggests this neglected location is a key source of the persistent odor. You may be asking why we don't naturally clean this area as well as other parts of our bodies. It is not immediately visible, out of sight, out of mind. We assume shampoo performs the job, yet shampoo is designed for hair, not to break down skin oils. The lack of sweat makes it less obvious. Unlike armpits, this area does not sweat heavily, thus we do not consider it a source of odor. However, over time, these minor elements accumulate, resulting in an odor that we may not even aware is emanating from this specific location. What is the good news? Fixing this problem is really straightforward and does not necessitate any fancy items or major modifications. Step 1: Proper cleaning. Instead of just running water over this area, spend an extra 10 seconds carefully scrubbing behind the ears and along the neckline with a mild, pH-balanced soap. Avoid vigorous scrubbing. You do not want to peel the skin, only remove excess oils and bacteria. Step 2: Exfoliate 1 to 2 times a week. A soft exfoliating cloth or a gentle cleanser containing lactic acid will help remove buildup without aggravating delicate skin. Why does this work? It protects oil from oxidizing and the skin fresh. Step 3: Moisturizing the correct way. Avoid heavy creams that trap oil. Instead, use a lightweight, non-greasy moisturizer that balances skin without clogging pores. Step 4: Replace the pillowcases and clothing. To prevent oil transmission, change your pillowcase every 3 to 4 days. Avoid wearing scarves or jackets that have not been washed on a regular basis. By focusing on this one ignored location, you can significantly lessen the residual aroma and feel fresher every day. But that's not all. There are more techniques to keep a clean, fresh aroma as you age. In the next section, we will discuss modest lifestyle adjustments that can significantly improve your general hygiene and confidence. Now that we understand why the area behind the ears and neckline is such a prevalent source of odor, let's look at how to permanently remedy it. The best part: you don't need costly materials or sophisticated procedures. A few tiny, regular modifications can significantly improve how fresh and confident you feel each day. The first and most critical step is to properly cleanse. Many of us wash our faces and shampoo our hair, but we don't focus on the area behind our ears and along the neckline. And because this region traps oil and bacteria, it requires a little extra attention. Here's how to do it properly: use a soft washcloth or a gently exfoliating pad. Your hands alone are insufficient to remove built-up oil. Choose a pH-balanced, mild soap for sensitive skin, such as a fragrance-free face cleanser or a soft body wash. Scrub behind the ears, around the earlobes, and around the neckline for at least 10 to 15 seconds. Rinse thoroughly, do not leave any soap residue, as this can mix with oils and cause buildup. This one extra step in the shower can have a significant impact over time. Even with frequent cleaning, some oil and dead skin cells remain, particularly in areas with active sebaceous glands. This is where exfoliation comes in. Use a gentle exfoliating cloth or a mild exfoliating cleanser once or twice a week to gently exfoliate dead skin cells. Look for products with lactic or glycolic acid, as these help remove excess oil without hurting the skin. Avoid vigorous cleaning. Excessive exfoliation can promote dryness, prompting the skin to produce even more oil. This process not only eliminates stored odor, but it also promotes skin health and balance as you age. Many people are unaware that excessive moisturizing might trap oil and bacteria, exacerbating the stench. The area behind the ears and around the neck is naturally oily, so using heavy creams or lotions might make it harder for the skin to breathe. Choose a moisturizer that is lightweight, fragrance-free, and absorbs fast without leaving any residue. Apply a tiny amount as needed, especially in dry conditions. Instead of heavier lotions, try aloe vera gel or a lightweight face serum. A balanced, lightweight moisturizer keeps your face looking fresh without trapping extra oil. Did you know that pillowcases, scarves, and collars absorb oils and bacteria from your skin, particularly behind your ears? Even if you shower frequently, certain textiles can reintroduce odor if not laundered enough. Change your pillowcase every 3 to 4 days, especially if you have oily skin or sweat during the night. Scarves, coats, and neck-touching apparel should be washed after a few wears. Choose breathable textiles such as cotton and linen, which reduce sweat and odor buildup. A simple switch to fresher textiles can make a significant impact in how you smell throughout the day. What happens inside your body influences how you smell outside. Certain meals, such as processed meats, alcohol, and excessive dairy, might actually increase body odor. However, fresh, natural meals can help neutralize unpleasant odors. Increase your intake of fresh fruits and vegetables, particularly antioxidant-rich ones such as leafy greens, citrus fruits, and cucumbers. Drink plenty of water to flush out pollutants that cause unpleasant body odors. Reduce the amount of processed and fried meals you consume, as they can cause a more detectable aroma. When your body is properly nourished from within, it naturally smells better. If you're out and about and want to stay fresh all day, here's a simple tip: bring a pack of fragrance-free cleansing wipes for a lunchtime touch-up behind the ears and around the neckline. A dab of witch hazel or micellar water on a cotton swab will rapidly remove excess oil. A short spritz of rose water or aloe mist will refresh your skin without using strong perfumes. This is especially useful on warm days or while wearing oil-absorbing accessories such as scarves and earrings. By following these simple methods, you may permanently erase any residual stench while also keeping your skin healthy and balanced. But there's one more thing I'd like to mention, because personal care encompasses more than just hygiene. It's about having confidence, dignity, and feeling your best at all stages of life. We've discussed the science underlying body odor, the one ignored location that most people fail to clean, and the practical measures to maintaining your confidence every day. But, most importantly, this is about more than just hygiene. It is about accepting self-care as a kind of self-esteem, love, and personal empowerment. Because taking care of oneself means recovering your confidence, dignity, and presence in the world, not merely getting rid of a smell. As we get older, society often delivers the message that we should fade into the background, that our looks, presence, and even personal care are less important than they were when we were younger. But this could not be further from the truth. Self-care, including skin, smell, and overall well-being, is not vanity. It is self-respect. It's about turning up for yourself every day, feeling refreshed, confident, and knowing that you deserve to be comfortable in your own skin. Have you ever noticed how certain people emanate confidence? It is not about their age, appearance, or fashion, it is about how they present themselves. And here's the secret: feeling well physically has a positive impact on how you feel intellectually and emotionally. You walk slightly taller. You speak with greater assurance. You become more engaged with the world around you. And that energy is contagious. When you take care of yourself, others notice, not only how you appear or smell, but also the confidence you emit. Many women over the age of 60 report feeling invisible, as if the world no longer sees them the same way it used to. But here's the truth: when you take care of your own health, you are never invisible. You are never invisible when you arrive with pride, dressed and feeling your best. And you will never be invisible if you continue to invest in yourself, your hygiene, self-care, and confidence. I'd like to leave you with a simple but powerful daily exercise. Each morning, when you get ready, whether you're washing your face, applying moisturizer, or simply brushing your hair, take a moment to gaze in the mirror and say something nice to yourself. It could be that I am deserving of care and attention. I deserve to feel young, confident, and gorgeous. Every day, I stand up for myself with love and pride. It may seem insignificant, but simply acknowledging oneself can change your perspective and set the tone for the rest of the day. At the end of the day, being fresh, confident, and radiant isn't about satisfying other people's expectations, it's about taking charge of how you feel in your own body. Because, regardless of your age, background, or experiences, you deserve to feel amazing. You deserve to enter a room with confidence. And you are entitled to take up space in this world without apology. So, follow these simple self-care measures, embrace your presence, and be there for yourself every day. Because you deserve it. Thank you for watching. If this video spoke to you, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more empowering stuff. Stay fresh, confident, and, most importantly, be yourself.